if I told you the only thing standing between you and the life you want is a decision you're too afraid to make? There comes a moment in every life when comfort becomes more dangerous than risk. When staying where you are costs more than stepping into the unknown. And if you're listening to this right now, I believe you're standing in that moment. Because deep down, you know you're meant for more. Not average, not settling, not surviving paycheck to paycheck, dream to dream, year after year. You weren't built to just get by. You were built to rise. But rising demands something from you. It demands that you face the one thing most people spend their entire lives avoiding: responsibility for your own future. No excuses. No blaming the system. No waiting for the right time. In America, we're told we can be anything. But what they don't tell you is this: you will only become something if you decide, fully, unapologetically, relentlessly, that you're done living small. Because the truth is, nobody is coming to save you. No perfect opportunity is going to knock on your door. No one is going to hand you discipline. No one is going to wake up early for you, do the work for you, or push through your fear for you. That part, that's all you. And that's not bad news. That's power. Because the moment you realize that your life is in your hands, everything changes. You stop waiting. You start building. You stop wishing. You start executing. You stop talking about what you want someday, and you start becoming the person who earns it today. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said, "I'll start Monday"? How many times have you waited for motivation instead of creating discipline? How many dreams have you postponed because fear felt safer than failure? Here's the hard truth. Fear doesn't go away. Doubt doesn't disappear. You don't magically wake up one day confident and ready. You build confidence by doing the thing you're afraid to do. You build discipline by showing up when you don't feel like it. You build success by stacking small wins day after day when nobody's watching. This country rewards action, not intentions, not potential. Action. And right now, there are people out there, less talented than you, less prepared than you, who are winning, simply because they decided to move while you hesitated. Let that sink in. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a starting point. You don't need all the answers. You need the courage to take the first step. Because momentum changes everything. One decision leads to another. One action builds another. One day of discipline becomes a week, then a month, then a completely different life. But it starts here, right now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when things get easier, because they won't get easier. You'll just get stronger. And that's the shift most people never make. They wait for life to lighten the load, instead of building the strength to carry it. But you're different. You're here because something inside you refuses to settle. Something inside you is tired of mediocrity. Something inside you knows that the life you're living right now is not the life you're capable of creating. So the question is, are you going to listen to that voice or ignore it like you've done before? Because this moment, this exact moment, is a crossroads. One path leads back to comfort, familiar routines, excuses, regret. The other path? It's harder, it's uncertain. It demands everything from you. But it leads to growth, freedom, purpose, and the only thing standing between you and that path is a decision. That decision is simple, but not easy. Decide that you are done negotiating with your potential. Decide that average is no longer acceptable. Decide that your goals are not optional. They are necessary. Because once you make that decision, everything changes. You start showing up differently. You start thinking differently. You start acting like someone who understands that success isn't given. It's earned. And let's be real for a moment. The road ahead is not going to be smooth. There will be days when you feel exhausted, Days when nothing seems to work. Days when doubt creeps back in and tries to convince you that you're not enough. But those are the days that matter most. Because champions are not made on easy days. They are made in the moments when quitting feels justified, but they keep going. Anyway, that's what separates the people who dream from the people who achieve. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's resilience. It's the ability to keep moving forward when progress feels invisible. It's the discipline to stay committed when motivation fades. It's the mindset that says, I don't care how long it takes. I will not stop. And that mindset? That's something you build every early morning, every late night, every time you choose growth over comfort. Because success is not a single moment. It's a collection of decisions. The decision to get up when you want to stay in bed. The decision to work when distractions call your name. The decision to believe in yourself when nobody else does. And over time, those decisions compound. They build confidence, they build strength, they build a version of you that is unrecognizable from the person you used to be. That's the real transformation, not just external success, but internal evolution, becoming someone who no longer runs from challenges, but runs toward them. Someone who doesn't wait for opportunity, but creates it. Someone who doesn't fear failure, but uses it as fuel. Because failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every setback is a lesson. Every mistake is feedback. Every obstacle is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. And when you start seeing life that way, nothing can stop you. Not rejection, not criticism, not temporary defeat. Because you understand that the only true failure is giving up. So don't. Don't give up when it gets hard. Don't give up when progress is slow. Don't give up when nobody claps for you. Because one day, everything you're working for will make sense. One day, the sacrifices will feel worth it. One day, you'll look back at this version of yourself, the one who almost quit, and you'll be grateful that you didn't. But that future depends on what you do now. So take the step, make the move. Start the process, because your life is not going to change by chance. It's going to change by choice. And today, you choose differently.